A woman has a gun in one hand, a phone in the other, as she calls police to say she shot dead a knife-wielding intruder in her home.
Police said you can hear gunshots on that 911 tape.
And when cops arrive, it appears like a clear-cut case of self-defense.
She said she had no choice but to shoot and kill him.
But police find strange evidence that would ultimately tell a very different story. One that would uncover a sinister and twisted plot involving this man. Someone police are already very familiar with. A man once convicted of murdering his own wife. Chris Hayes, who's been covering the case for Crime Watch Daily affiliate KTVI St. Louis, tells us he was beyond shocked when those first reports of the shooting came in.
I could not breathe when I heard that. And we scrambled out to the scene, and ever since, it's just been one domino after another.
For reasons we'll reveal in a moment, the woman who fired those shots is already known to the media. Her name is Pamela Hupp. And has she got a story to share?
Hupp repeatedly told the officer that she did not know the subject whom she just shot.
Hupp reportedly tells police she was sitting in her SUV in the driveway of her home when the man, now lying dead on the floor, had forced his way into the vehicle.
The male subject put a knife to Hupp's throat and kept telling her that she was going to take him to the bank.
But Hupp tells police she broke free, ran into the house, grabbed a gun off a nightstand, and shot at him when he chased her into the bedroom.
Police say that she emptied her gun.
But when cops dig just a little deeper into the dead man's background, they hardly find the typical profile of a would-be killer.
The deceased male subject was positively identified by his fingerprints as Louis R. Gumpenberger.
And as violent suspects go, he's as improbable as they come.
This is a guy who can't drive. He limps. He clearly looks like somebody struggling with a disability.
Chris Hayes spoke with Shannon Zoll, Gumpenberger's ex-girlfriend and mother of his 2 children.
He was in a car accident 11 years ago, and he's got nerve damage down the left side of his body.
But investigators can't put the pieces of the puzzle together until they learn of another police report filed shortly before the shooting.
6 days prior to the death of Gumpenberger, this subject reported a white female randomly pulled up.
Surveillance video would later confirm that woman was Pam Hupp.
The woman inside the SUV said that she was a producer from the Dateline television show, and she tried to recruit this individual to go with her to do a soundbite for an upcoming Dateline episode, and was promised $1,000 in cash.
Oddly enough, police find almost that same amount of money in one of Gumpenberger's pockets. And they start to wonder if maybe Hupp used the same Dateline story to get Gumpenberger into her car. Cell phone records do place Pam right outside his apartment building shortly before he was killed.
The evidence seems to indicate that she hatched a plot to find an innocent victim and to murder this innocent victim in an apparent effort to frame somebody else.
It seemed Hupp specifically lured Gumpenberger to her home to make him look like a hitman sent to kill her. But who would she be trying to frame, and why? Inside the dead man's pocket, officers are stunned to find a telltale note.
The note says something to the effect of, "Get Russ's money."
Hupp tells police the only Russ she knows is Russ Faria. And just who is that? You are Pam Hupp's proverbial punching bag.
Evidently so. I have no idea what I ever did to her, directly or indirectly, for her to treat me this way.
Next,
I couldn't believe I was going to prison.
already suspected in one murder, could Pam Hupp also be linked to the brutal slaying of Russ Faria's wife?
It seemed bizarre, almost too obvious.